So we will now look at one more extra practice question from the 8.4 booklet. And this one is question A from extra practice, which reads 1/2 bracket x plus 1 close bracket is equal to 1/3 bracket x minus 1 close bracket. So you can pause the video at this point and ask yourself what you want to do next. We'd most likely be looking at a cross multiplication first to get rid of or to remove your denominators. So 3 goes up here, 2 goes up here. Always grade 9s cross multiply across the equal sign. Never on the left hand side only, never on the right hand side only, always across the equal sign. So what does that look like? 3 times 1 is still 3. X plus 1 is still in the brackets. 2 times 1 is still 2. X minus 1 is still in the brackets. And so next, you're asking yourself then, what happens at this point? We've now created two bracket coefficients. The 3 is a coefficient for this x plus 1 in brackets. The 2 is a coefficient for the x minus 1 in brackets. And so you want to use the distributive property. So what does that look like? Let's simply take the 3, multiply by x. Take the 3, multiply that by the plus 1. And that's 3x plus 3. What's that equal to? 2 times the x minus 2 times 1. So 2x minus 2. And so at this point then, your job is to gather like terms. And in this case, we want to perhaps move the x values to the left-hand side, move the constants to the right-hand side. And so I'm going to take my 2x and subtract it from this side. And whatever I do to the right, I must do to the left. So it now looks like this. So 3x is minus 2x because I took minus 2x from this side here. In other words, 2x minus 2x is a 0 pair. And so whatever I do to the right, I'm going to do it to the left. And I still have a minus 2 on the right-hand side. So cleaning that up, we now have a single x on the left-hand side plus 3, that doesn't change, is equal to minus 2. These two add to 0, or they're a 0 pair. Move the sucker down so we can see what happens next. I now want to remove the lonely number, or in this case a constant of plus 3 from the left-hand side. And so that'll be minus 3. Whatever I do to the left, I've got to do it to the right. X plus 3 minus 3 is equal to minus 2 minus 3. So last but not least then, we tidy this all up. This becomes a 0 pair. X is by itself, and x is equal to a negative 5.